Hey guys, Funsho here from We Coach Crypto. Hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. And my God, what a weekend it's been in crypto. So there's a few things that I want to go over, okay? And one of the things is that I don't want people chasing green candles, all right? As amazing as this marketplace is at the moment, and it's really pushing, it's strong, it's bullish, and I know people are itching to just jump in and buy, okay? We need to be sensible and make sure that we're doing these things at the right times. So first things first, guys, as you all know, we are on a mission to help 1 million people understand cryptocurrency. So if you're one of those people, please make sure you let us know in the comments if we've helped you in any way, or you've taken advantage of the knowledge that we are sharing with you regularly. So let's get into the market. Let's take a look at what is going on. I'm going to share my screen with you now, guys. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk to you about, okay, and I want you to look at this chart and understand where I'm coming from, is the market capitalization. It's at $2.866 trillion. Okay, we've seen new all-time highs with the market cap again. It's absolutely flying. And what you can see here over the last 7 days is that we have had a nice upwards trajectory. We had a slight pullback, back up again, and then we had some consolidation. We had a little drop there, okay, and then we started fighting back up. We've had lower lows all the way down to here, and now it's just started going absolutely nuts. But what I want you guys to notice is these little drops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over a 7-day period. Now, when I'm looking at that, that just tells me we're due some sort of little correction. If you get where I'm coming from, to me, the market's amazing, it's bullish, it's going to go way higher without a doubt. But I feel like we need to give a little bit back. We need to let off a little bit of steam. So for me, people that are looking to spend money right now, it might be worth you waiting it out. Okay, so obviously it's at 2.87 trillion at the moment, so 3.5% on the 24-hour. But if we look at the kind of performance that we've got, I mean, just look on the charts. Bitcoin is just taking off like a rocket, as is Ethereum. We've seen new all-time highs. And the market itself, I mean, if you take a look, apart from like Binance and Solana in the 24-hour period, but again, both of these have been flying and hit new all-time highs with Solana again. Look at these 7-day performances, 6%, 9.5%, 19%. You know, the whole market is flying. XRP started moving, that's up 7.7%, 15% on the 7-day. Polkadot up 20%. The market is really motoring. Look at AVAX. AVAX up 45%, nearly 46% in the 7-day. You know, the market is on fire. Now, for me, just talking from experience, okay, time and time again, when everything looks absolutely amazing and everyone's talking about how great it is, that's the time for me where it's like you get a little bit of a correction. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen because none of us have got a crystal ball, but I've just got a feeling that it could well do that. And because this is going pretty parabolic, as you can see, okay, it just makes sense to me that it's going to let off a little bit of steam, have a little bit of a retraction, cool off, and then head up to the next level. So it's really up to you guys. Any of you that got liquidity on the sidelines and you're looking to spend, you know, do you want to be buying everything at an all-time high, or do you want to wait it out? And what you've got to bear in mind is, if you wait it out and then buy during the dip, is that dip going to be lower than where the prices are going to be? This is where that sort of toss-up needs to come in. And you're juggling, you know, the market's so bullish, it's looking parabolic. You know, Bitcoin might take off like an absolute rocket from here, but at the same time, you know, it might start having a retraction. You might see 20, even 30% pullback. From here, that's going to be a really good discount. So it's just being smart with the liquidity that you've got on the sideline, guys. Even if it's like, okay, I don't want to miss out on the profits that are being made right now, and I'll take that gamble buying a bit higher, maybe with 50% more liquidity, but then keep the other 50% back in case the market does pull back. Then you've just averaged your price lower, if that makes sense, guys. But yeah, the market is looking absolutely amazing at the moment. Okay, and news wise, there's a few stories that I want to share with you. Just give me a moment and I'll share those. Okay, so the first one I want to share with you, which is courtesy of decrypt.co, and that is really interesting to me. Ethereum's gas fees plummets while prices soar. Now, if any of you follow this market and are using ERC20 tokens or using Ethereum in any way, you'll know that the fees have been horrendous. Okay, it's something that Ethereum have been trying to work on and fix. Now, what would cause Ethereum's gas fees to go down, but the price of the token itself to continue going up? And this is one of the things that is showing me that people are happy to hold and hodl Ethereum at the moment. Okay, so there's been a sharp drop in Ethereum's trading volume over the last week. And what they're saying is here, Ethereum's gas fees and trading volumes are going down. The network's hash rate is surging. So Ethereum gas fees have been plummeting in the last 5 days as the price of the currency edges towards its all-time high of 4,465, which is now broken. Set on Wednesday of this week. At the time of writing, Ethereum trades 4,626. The average transaction fee is still, in my opinion, that's a joke, $37.19, marking a 33.5% reduction from Tuesday, when the average gas fee on Ethereum was $56. On top of that, the network's hash rate continues to soar to new heights. Hash rate determines the network's computing power. On Monday, Ethereum's hash rate hit 812,769 gigahertz a second. By Wednesday, that figure ballooned to a new high of 821,207 gigahertz a second, according to Etherscan. So there's a lot of new figures to digest, but what do they mean? Although the hash rate has increased, lower transaction fees could indicate lessening demand. And while the price and computing power of Ethereum might be sky high right now, another metric has dropped off considerably in the last 4 days, and that's trading volume. So what I believe is happening here is that Ethereum is obviously not being traded as much, but because of the demand with NFTs, this is going to continue to fly high, and you're going to get more people getting attracted to Ethereum because it's just outperforming that sort of top 5 at the moment. It's really, for me, I think Ethereum is going to be one of the ones to watch. It's going to see incredible gains considering its current value. So keep a close eye on Ethereum, guys. I'm telling you, I can see it going way over 10K. I really can. So as you can see here, still Ethereum stands will point to the network's burgeoning NFT scene, an economy which has this year attracted household brands like Marvel, Visa, and Budweiser into the fold, alongside NFT established brands like the NBA and fantasy soccer game So Rare. Okay, so that's one of the stories that I wanted to share with you. Also, crypto markets tag 3 trillion combined market cap for first time. So cryptocurrencies combined market cap has tagged $3 trillion for the first time as top altcoins push into all-time highs, with Bitcoin trading within 2% of its all-time high, while Ethereum, Solana, and Polkadot push into previously uncharted price ranges. CoinGecko estimates that the combined cryptocurrency market has broken above $3 trillion for the first time. According to CoinGecko, the total crypto market capitalization broke into new highs above its previous record of 2.62 trillion on October 20th, and has increased by a further 14.5% in less than 3 weeks. I mean, that is just insane. Absolutely insane, guys. And finally, I've got one more for you, and that's this story here. Okay, House passes $1 trillion infrastructure bill with crypto tax for Biden's approval. So this was proposed by the Biden administration, okay, and it's aimed at primarily improving the national transport network and internet coverage. So the United States House of Representatives passed the $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, which, if signed into law by President Joe Biden, would enforce new provisions in relation to crypto tax reporting for all citizens. Now, I know that nobody wants to be paying tax. Nobody's enjoying the fact that they're paying tax, but you've got to think big picture here. The fact that they're looking to do this, okay, means that this isn't going anywhere and it's only going to continue to grow. We need regulation in this space. We need tax in the space. I hate saying it out loud, but we do, because by doing that, you're going to draw more people to it. They're going to feel more comfortable. You know, there are the innovators that got in very, very early in this space. And now you've got we're at early adopter stage now, right? But we're still at the very bottom of a growth cycle. We are about to go flying up from an adoption standpoint, and as a young market, really. You know, this market hasn't been around for long. You know, we're only talking like 12, 13 years. It's nothing in the grand scheme of things, okay? We're just at a stage now. It's like there was a story that one of the guys in the inner circle put in about Coca-Cola vending machines and how you could use this app now. I think it's in New Zealand and Australia, where you can buy cans of Coke with Bitcoin using this app just by tapping the vending machine. Like, do you understand where we're at on this journey? It's like, before you know it, you'll be able to buy anything you want with any crypto you want. You know, we're not far from that now. You've got Visa debit cards, you've got credit cards, you've got MasterCards, you know, and you can use an array of so many different cryptocurrencies. And even the ones you can't use, you can just exchange them to another one so that you can use it. People can go about their daily lives without the need for cash anymore. You do not need notes. You do not need coins. You can use crypto completely. It's that simple. It's insane to me. But the market is looking fantastic. Adoption levels are absolutely through the roof. Please bear in mind, okay, along the way of this journey, we will have those small corrections, okay, that will look 20 to 40%. We get about 7 on average a year. This time round, it's different. It is, because we've never seen a market like this at this stage. Okay, this is all new territory, new market cap, new all-time highs all over the place. Make sure you guys remember to pull profits along the way. Make sure you've got your exit plan in place. Make sure you know how to get everything back to a form of cash back in your bank. If you wish to do that, you know, you don't need to, but when the market does top out, you've got to think to yourself, when it drops, you're going to lose a lot of value within this cryptocurrency, portfolio that you guys have at the moment. So it doesn't make sense to do that. You want to cash that into something stable, whether it's USDT, USDC, DAI. These don't fluctuate in value, okay? They hold the profit value for you. And when the market drops, you can buy back in and you're getting a lot more for your money, and then off it goes again. But there's so many analysts talking about the fact that, you know, this is probably going to continue into next year, and I believe it will. I think that there's a lot of people. There was something that a chap said to me on a live stream, okay, very recently, and it's Mike Taormino from Index Cooperation and Cooperative, and it resonated with me because he's right with what he's saying. Like, there are a lot of old school people that have been in this for years, okay, that are thinking about this whole crypto winter and, you know, what happened 2018 and how it was then 2 years before the market started picking back up again. This isn't the same market. I can't see it happening. I genuinely can't. And as a result of that, guys, you know, whatever the correction looks like, and you've got to think as well, all the major corrections that we've had recently, they've been smaller and smaller. So I think the last one that we had, it was about 74%, around that, 74, 75%. So when you take that into consideration, whatever this market correction looks like, we can't get it bang on the nose, but it's probably going to be somewhere around 70 to 75%. So if that market correction happens, think about if you get out near the top, okay, of that channel, and you're sat there in a stable coin, and then it drops 75% or 70 or 65, whatever it is, and then you buy back in, and then the market goes way higher than where it's been previously. That's how you start turning thousands into tens of thousands, tens of thousands into hundreds of thousands into millions. And you can start to compound and repeat this process. Remember, guys, this is not financial advice. It's purely my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes. But for those of you that do follow me and listen to what I'm saying, bear all of these things in mind. And bear in mind, when you're seeing all-time highs in projects, unless you've got confirmation that the market is likely to go way higher than where it is, think about pulling some form of profits out. There is never a bad time to take profit. Profit's profit at the end of the day. As you're going along that journey and that market is going up, you should have liquidity. You should be rebalancing your portfolio, and you should be looking at the projects that have done the best for you with profit and gains and taking some of that out. Okay, so that you're in a position by the time the market's topping out where you can go, okay, I've done really well here. I've got all of my original investment out and then some, and now I'm sat here, and if the market goes a bit higher, hey ho, no drama, and then when it drops, bang, you've got the power to jump in, take advantage of that, and then let's go again, rinse and repeat. Anyway, guys, please make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, please hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell to get updated with future videos, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Long may the crypto market continue to fly in an upwards trajectory, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. Take care.